Welcome to day 15 of our Strong and Lean Challenge. So today is our active recovery day, not our stretchy recovery day. So we have got what I call lasting fat burn. So it keeps giving back to you even when you're done. It's different because with our Strong and Lean Challenge, our exercises are very repetitive and very focused on one area of the body. So they're quite intense. But this workout, because it's an active recovery, it's a little bit of all over. So we've got some cardio, we've got some leg load, we've got some core, we've got some arm load, okay? So exercises that we'll just go over before we start. We have Spider-Man planks on your elbows. So you are going to come onto your elbows. Make sure your elbows are directly underneath your shoulders, and you can either clasp your hands together or have them parallel with the mat. Once you've got your shoulders set up, set those legs back and come into your plank, okay? So long through the back, pull the belly in. Now for these, we're gonna bend the knee. As you bend your knee, you drop your hip a little bit. So you can see I'm starting to bend my right knee, my left hip drops, and I pull my right knee up towards my elbow. And then I come back into center. Then my left hip drops as I pull my left knee in, my right hip drops as I pull my left knee in. So your hips will swivel a little bit with the movement. You're like Spider-Man crawling up a wall. Make sure you don't swivel too much or you'll get a little bit of jarring in your QL or a little bit of compression in your lower back. Okay, we've got speed skaters. We've done these before. That's just down, racing for gold. We have got wood chops. Okay, so you're gonna grab a weight for those. And we're coming down, so you're out turned in your toes. You come down into a squat and lift it up, okay? Push with that glute, squeeze with that glute as you lift it and rotate through this line. So it comes down and lift. Other side, down and lift. Okay, we have got alternate side lunge with touch and arm raise. I'm gonna grab a lighter weight for those. So we'll just call them side lunges with arm raise. So your leg that steps is gonna be your arm that lifts. So if I'm in my center here, I'm stepping to the right, I'm lifting my right arm. Coming in, stepping to the left, I'm stepping to the left, I'm lifting my left arm, okay? And back into center. So you're basically side lunging and lifting the opposite arm. And your other arm just comes straight down towards the floor of the foot that is extended. Okay, so with that, I've got two different weights here, a medium and a heavy. So find a weight that feels good for you, and we're gonna get going. We've got 20 minutes, 41 seconds on the clock. And let's get going. We're gonna start with hip circles, so get up on your feet. Feet are hip distance apart, just warming up those hips. 30 seconds, here we go. Hands on the hips, feet are hip distance or shoulder distance. And just using the glutes to push the hips forward, the abs to pull the hips back. Start thinking about that connection with your body, length through both sides of the waistline. And let's change direction. Soft through those knees. We're just waking up. If you think about it, we're waking up the whole body head to toe because our ankles are moving, our knees are moving, our hips, our chest, our spine, and our neck. Good job. Okay, we got scissor jacks next. So those are pretty simple jacks, but we cross over the feet, opposite, opposite. Here we go. And remember, this is an active recovery day, so they don't need to be mega hard. They don't need to be mega fast. Everything's just nice and gentle today and just moving the whole body. Okay, make sure those arms are active though, okay? Jumping jacks are really great for our shoulders, for strengthening the shoulders for all our planks and our push-ups. And we've got a minute of these, so just take your time and breathe. And soft landing in those ankles, landing on the balls of the feet. We're halfway there, so that you get that connection with the calf muscles. And breathe, belly pulled in, and cross. Cross. Remember, you can always step it if that's for you today, okay? It's your active recovery day. Take the option that feels good for you. And breathe. 6 seconds left on the clock. Dun, dun, dun. Good job. Okay, power squats. We got a minute of these. They're really deep squats, so get your feet shoulder distance or wider. You might want a slight turn out. Here we go. Squat it down. Down. Really low with these, as low as you can. Push your hips back. Keep your chest lifted. And breathe. Oh, I probably shouldn't have eaten a bacon sandwich before I started this. Let's see where I'm at in 20 minutes. Keep breathing, hips come back. Right over those heels. Push from the bum. Find the back of the body. Quads to come down. Lift the chest. Keep breathing, 15 seconds left. You might want to slow them down. That's okay. You might want your range to be a bit smaller. That's okay. Active recovery day. Good job, okay. Arm circles forward. These are killer, but we're only doing 30 seconds. So feet are shoulder distance, reach those arms out, palms towards the floor, little baby circles forward. Keep pulling the core in, pull the ribs down, stretch through those shoulders. Okay, good way to get the lactic acid moving in those shoulders after our arm load. Make sure your torso is nice and tight so you're not swiveling around like a wet noodle. Okay. Legs are active, glutes are working, belly towards the spine. Stretch those fingertips away from each other. 2, 1. Bring the arms in, reach them up. Over the other side, reach them up. Now we're going backwards. Here we go. Back. So backwards, you really need to think about bracing that core, keeping the body nice and tall. Shoulders away from the ears. The tendency is to try and crunch them up as your arms fatigue. But keep thinking about stretching through those shoulders. Reaching the fingertips wide, pulling the rib cage down towards the hips. Squeezing the glutes, lift the pelvic floor. Pull the belly in. Breathe. 2, 1, and good. Reach it up and down. We're coming down for our spider-man planks on our elbows. So get on those elbows. Decide what hand placement you want. Bring those legs out. We've got 45 seconds of them. So drop your hip, lift the knee. Other side. Pull it in. So you find that crunch in the oblique, or that flexion in the oblique, but you gotta keep those shoulder blades really nice and wide. Keep the shoulders underneath, elbows underneath the shoulders. Flex from the hip, from the abdominals, strong through the legs. Keep walking up that wall. Spider-Man would be proud of you. Whew. We got 7 seconds left. Keep going. Good job. We got T hinges, nice relaxing one. Legs are open to shoulder distance. Arms up to the side, come to a hinge, and you just rotate. Side to side. Just getting some movement through that spine. Pull the belly in and rotate. Breathe. And if you feel a little bit stiff, you might decide to come to your T hinge and just stretch and pause for a minute. And then to the other side and stretch and pause. Or just to keep going. And then roll yourself up. And we've got a second little reach. Bring it down. Here we go. And hinge, hinge, hinge. Twist, twist, twisty T. Open the T, roll it up. Good job. Okay, we've got Renegade Rows. Grab those dumbbells. I'm gonna go for lighter because it's our recovery day. Come on down to the floor. Weights are parallel, feet are wide. Push it up and row. Row. Down. Push. You can do these with your knees down. We did a lot of these yesterday. Push. Pull. Pull. Keep the hips nice and quiet. Pull. 7 seconds left. Good job. Bring yourself up to standing. We got dumbbell fly in our hinge. So coming back to that hinge position. Spread your sit bones wide. Keep the back nice and flat. Okay, our flies are out to the side. And here we go. Open. And breathe. So it's the opposite of our supine chest fly. We're opening them up to the same height as our shoulder, or a little bit lower. You might only be here. That's okay. And you might need to bend your elbows a little bit. That's okay as well. But you want to get that lift from the back of the shoulders. Lift. 30 seconds left. Halfway there. Big muscle groups working here in the shoulders. Keep pulling the belly in. 16 seconds left. These will be hard after all the shoulder work we did yesterday. So I might be a little bit cruel throwing this sort of active recovery in, but it's good for you. 2, 1. Good job. Okay, step left squats. Nice and simple. I'm just gonna step to the left and squat. Squat and in. Squat and in. So try and keep the feet parallel, but you might decide that that little bit of out turn is what your body needs. Keep the chest lifted. Keep the belly pulled in. And just keep squatting to the left. Left. 16 seconds left. Knees over toes. Using your inner thigh of your right leg to pull you back into center. That's it. Little rest, and then we step to the right. Here we go. Step it out. All right, keep the chest lifted. So if you push your hand into your opposite hand a little bit, you get a little bit of engagement in the pecs, in the biceps, as we work those legs. Keep the belly pulled in and the chest lifted. Good job. And that's 12 seconds left. Knees over toes. Push back in with that inner thigh. Good job. Okay, we got speed skaters. Touching down to the ground. There we go. 45 seconds apiece. Remember, it's active recovery, so you don't have to absolutely race for gold today. Maybe you're just out for a little training skate or a little warm up. Remember, you could choose to take the dynamic out of it and just keep that back lifted. Or you can hop it. And breathe. 16 seconds left. You're doing great. Keep that belly pulled in. Keep breathing. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Right dumbbell wood chops. I'm going to grab my heavier weight here. Toes out turned. We come down into our squat and then lift it up. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So touch the toe, reach for the sky, push with that glute, push. So obliques working together with the bum and the arms. Reach. Keep breathing. Keep going, 3 seconds left. Good job. We're going to do left side now. Take a minute to breathe. 2, 1, here we go. Left toe, lift, squeeze the glute. Lift. Lift. Keep the arms straight and strong from the shoulders. Breathe. Keep the belly pulled in Knees over toes. Push from the bum. Go. Push. Push. 3 seconds left. Okay, dumbbell alternate lunges. There we go. So we lunge forward and forward. Knees over toes. Body lifted nice and tall. Breathe. And you might decide to lunge forward for half the time and then backward for half the time. Up to you. You might decide to use one weight and have it up at your chest. Up to you. If you want to swap to backwards, swap now. So step back, back. Just keep breathing, stretching through the front of those thighs. Active recovery. Got 7 minutes left. 9 seconds on this timer. 5, 3, 2, 1. Overhead press. Feet slightly turned out. Shoulder distance. Weights to the shoulders. Here we go. And breathe. Breathe. In through the nose. Out through the mouth. Elbows stay out wide. Pull through those shoulders. Find that nice connection with the back line of the body, with those lats and rhomboids and serratus anterior. Keep those ribs pulled towards your hip bones. 6 seconds left. That's it. Good job. Okay, alternate side lunge touch with our arm reaches. Remember, the leg that steps is the arm that goes out. So step. Okay? Step. 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 And go as slow or as fast as you want to. Lateral arm raise. Side lunge. And keep breathing. Slow it down if you need to. We're halfway there. You're doing great. Only 5 minutes left in the program or in the workout. Keep going. 5. Good job. Lateral arm raises. We already warmed up those shoulders. Here we go. Pull the belly in. Dumbbells are parallel to our body. Lift them up and down. And if that's a bit too much for you, you can do it with the elbows bent and just pull the elbows out, or you might decide to do rows, upward rows or backward rows, okay? It's your recovery day. Keep those shoulders away from the ears. Don't hunch up in those upper trapezius. Lift. Use your belly. Keep your belly pulled towards the spine. 2, 1. Dumbbell split lunge jump. So I'm getting rid of one of these because I hate jumping lunges. And here we go. So nice and soft in those landing. Knees over toes. And you can come as deep or as shallow as you want. You might decide that you just got a little baby hop today. That's okay, halfway there. Try and keep the hips level. Okay, you might decide you're just gonna keep stepping alternate lunges. That's that's okay too. Three seconds left. Wowzers, thigh burner. Okay, we got our bar triceps. So that's our kickbacks from a hinge. So come into your hinge. Feet are shoulder distance. Back is flat. Upper arm in line with the body. Tricep kickbacks. Keep breathing. So that upper arm stays really still. We're only moving the lower arm like a door, hinging. Okay, it's closed, open, closed, open. Keep the shoulders away from the ears. Belly bolted in, breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. Think about all those breathing exercises we've been learning. It's your recovery day. Breathe into that recovery. 3, 2, 1. Good job. Okay, squat with shoulder press. Toes out, heels in. Hands on the shoulders. Here we go. Squat it up. Push. Push. So your elbows come towards your knees. And then everything squeezes and extends. Knees over toes. Check. Your knees are going over your toes. If not, adjust your feet. Belly's in. Chest is lifted. Resist gravity. Don't just collapse down. Bring yourself down. Push yourself up. Bring down. Push up. Good job. Okay, on the floor for our abs, we got max crunches. Let's do them in neutral. Hands behind the head. Here we go. Roll the chest up towards the ceiling. Little baby crunches. In neutral. Flat belly. Back is lifted. Lower back. Feel like you're pulling your heels in towards your bum so you get that hamstring connection. Halfway there. 3, 2, 1. Good job. Bicycle crunches. Knees to tabletop, hands behind the head again. Here we go. Opposite elbow to opposite knee. Switch. Switch. Slow these down and get that really nice lift from the oblique as you rock scapula to scapula. And reach with that opposite leg. Gets you right in from those upper abdominals. That's where your six pack starts. So these are brilliant for that. Oh, good job. And reverse crunches, last one. Feet up towards the ceiling. Hands on the floor, shoulders down. Here we go. Lift them up, up, up. And you might only decide to do this and slow it down. And that's totally okay. Or lift it up, up, over the face. Keep pushing those shoulders into the floor. And breathe. From the lower abs. The bottom of the six pack. 3, 2, 1. And you're done. Well done. Come down to the mat. Legs straight. Reach the arms overhead. Stretch out those abdominals. And bend both knees. Arms out to a T. Just drop the knees over the right side. Look towards the left fingertips, keeping that left shoulder down. Stay there and breathe. And pick those knees up over to the left side. Look towards the right. Then come into center. Bring the inside arches of the feet together. Drop the knees out to the side. Soles touching, knees out wide. Bring the knees back into center. Send the left leg down and long. Grab onto the right knee and pull it into the chest. Then from there, if you can, grab onto your toe. Otherwise, grab onto your calf or your ankle. And begin to straighten that leg, kicking the heel up towards the ceiling. If you can touch your toe, then grab your toe and pull it towards your face. If you can't touch your toe, then grab the back of your knee or your thigh. If you're way down here, it might be your thigh, or your knee, or your calf, or your ankle, or your toe. And then bend that knee, bend the bottom of your left leg, cross the ankle over the left knee, and then just pull the left knee up towards your chest so you get a stretch in those glutes. And release. Send the right leg away, bend the left knee into the chest, hugging it in, hugging the belly in. And then when you're ready, start to kick it up towards the ceiling. And again, grabbing onto whatever part of your leg you can reach to straighten that leg as much as possible. And if you can reach your toes, pull your toes towards your face. And breathe. And then bend your right knee, bend your left knee, place your left ankle over your right knee. And then pull from behind the knee, pull that right knee in towards your chest. Stretching the left glutes. And then release the heel down, bring the other heel down, bring your heels in close to your bum. We're just going to roll through the spine. So your arms can be out gentle to the side, palms turned up towards the ceiling. Push the lower back, squeeze the glutes and come up into a glute bridge. So we're rolling up. Inhale at the top, then roll down. Release to your neutral. Inhale, exhale, plant that lower back, roll it up. Inhale at the top, roll it down. Release to neutral one more time. Inhale, exhale, roll it up. Inhale at the top. Exhaling, rolling it down. Release, bend the knees, open them out a little bit wider, reach the hands for the ceiling. Inhale, exhale, flex up. And pull yourself up to seated. Send your legs out straight in front of you. Oh, my hair's all crazy. And reach the hands overhead. Hinge forward and then come into a forward fold. Reaching onto the back of your knees, calves, ankles, or the bottom of your feet. And then pull your elbows towards the floor to try and stretch a little bit deeper. Stretching the back of the legs. Then take an inhale. And as you exhale, straighten the elbows and pull your back away from your thighs. So really pull your belly up and towards the ceiling, wherever you're holding on to, okay? Get that really nice lower back stretch. And then release, come up nice and tall. Cross the legs over, nice and relaxed. So right ankle in front of the right shin. And we're just gonna reach the right arm up. And a gentle forward fold over to the left. And then lengthen up. Left arm up over to the right. Lengthen up. Swap your feet. Left foot in front of the right now. And we're going to go up over to the left first. Or sorry, the right first. And lengthen up. And over to the left. And lengthen up. Bring your hands just back behind you. Feet on the floor. And just rock your knees side to side. Allowing some movement in the lower back. And then sit comfortably either on your knees or ankles crossed. Nod your chin forward, stretching the back of the neck. And then roll your head side to side gently, just releasing the back of the neck. And then make a full circle all the way looking up to the ceiling. Around left ear to left shoulder, up to the ceiling, right ear to right shoulder, and then let's change direction. Right ear, left ear, right ear, left ear. Now back, nodding the chin, and then look towards your right hip. Bring your right hand over the back of your skull, on the back of the occiput there. Sit up nice and tall, and then push your left shoulder down towards the floor as you gently pull on that left side of the occiput and pull your head towards your right hip. Feeling that stretch down those upper traps and the levator scapula. And then release, turn back to center, look towards your left hip, hand comes on the right side of the occiput, left hand on the right side, lift the right shoulder, and then push it away as you gently pull from the head. back to center. And then we'll lengthen the head up, and you are done. Well done. So nice little active recovery. As I said, that's a good one just to have in your basket. It's one of those ones that you can even do after one of our workouts, because that makes it a 40-minute day, because it's only 20 minutes, 41 seconds, and it does the whole body, and it gets your heart rate up, but also works through all those good global movers. So the calories will be burning long after you are done. Well done. We'll see you tomorrow. Thank you.